Welcome to the party, pal. You're for the Neighborhood Masterclass. Back with you once again for another box set review Sunday. I hope you're doing well. I am honored to have you here. It's nice to see a friendly face. Sending you my best. Okay, what are we talking about today? Well, we're going to talk about an Indicator Powerhouse box set that, unfortunately, as of the recording of this video, and I had prepped this without realizing this, and this is the only thing I have ready for you, so I'm just going to review it anyway in case you can find it in a secondary market. Unfortunately, it's sold out. Can't get this unless you find it in a reseller's market, eBay or whatever. And I'm talking about William Castle at Columbia, Volume 1, here from Indicator Powerhouse. What a beautiful box set this is. What a beautiful tribute to an amazing filmmaker. One of my favorites. Actually, I think William Castle sort of gets the, I guess, gets knocked because he's kind of the bargain basement Alfred Hitchcock. Yes, that's true, and he does use Alfred Hitchcock type tricks. But for me, William Castle is so much more, and his movies are so much more, and they deserve to be appreciated beyond the distinction of it being Alfred Hitchcock ripoffs. Everybody knows, well, maybe you don't know, but everybody knows that an Indicator Powerhouse box is a thing of beauty. Nice hard case. You get nice little artwork on the front. You get the titles on the top there. There's spine numbers a la Criterion. Vinegar Syndrome has spine numbers, but I don't think anyone really follows that. But here, I think they make a bigger deal. Spine numbers here, it's 94 to 97. The movies come like this. And then all the special features are on the back. So what I'm going to do is when I talk about the individual movies, I'll just throw up a picture of the special features and feel free to pause. And read at your leisure. There's a lot. Commentaries, trailers from hell commentaries, featurettes about all the little gimmicks. Oh, it's so good. If you love William Castle, then hopefully you have this. And if you haven't seen it, dig it out. It's time. It's time. So, okay, this is the box set. Let's talk about what it comes with. You get this lovely sleeve. I love this sleeve. And what it shows you on the back is the numbering. I'm not sure if that's in focus or not, but the number is 2,060 out of 6,000. I made 6,000 of these, and they're sold out. Amazing. And there's a Volume 2, which I'll do later. I actually haven't cracked it open. It's back here somewhere. Volume 2, I think, might be in stock. I'm not sure. But that one has one that's region locked, so keep that in mind. Lovely slip. I love this. It keeps the movies from falling out. If you're on the shelf and like they fall out, it keeps them nice and tight in there. The pictures of the things there. I love this so much. There's William Castle hanging out. How cool is that? Okay, let's take a look at the movies, because that's where the meat is. The box set is nice, but what's the meat? What is the meat? Let's start with 94. What is the meat? Let me show you some meat. The Tingler. This is 94, right? 94. The Tingler. This is, of course, classic William Castle. This is right after House on Haunted Hill, which is my favorite William Castle movie. I see that movie at least once a year. I love that movie so much. The Tingler, of course, the gimmick is in the movie theaters they would electrify some of the seats. The plot is ridiculous. Vincent Price is a doctor, and he's sure that there is a physical manifestation to fear. It turns out that fear becomes some kind of rubber worm creature that is attached to your spinal column, and if you're so scared that you can't scream, it will kill you. So you have to scream to relieve the pressure of the tingler on your spine. It doesn't make any sense, but whatever, it's fun. It's a good movie. I was lucky enough with Mr. Chaos to experience a tingler, what do they call it? Percepto. A Tingler Percepto screening here in Los Angeles. It was really great at the old silent movie theater, which is now, I don't know what the hell. That was great. And what they did, every seat was electrified. Not really electrified, it was kind of like a joy buzzer. So you feel like, kind of like a little buzz. You didn't get shocked or anything. But they had the nurse come in. They had somebody screaming in the audience, and the nurse came and took them away. It was great. They really did a good job with that. I really appreciated that. It's a good way to watch the movie. This is a fun movie overall. It's Strangely, it's a science fiction horror movie, but strangely, it's also about marital distress. There's two couples in here where the husband and wife hate each other, and that's sort of the underpinnings of the plot. Very bizarre. That's the inside. That's the disc. Comes with a booklet. There's a lot of booklets in this, actually. This is Mr. Vincent Price taking LSD. I believe he's taking LSD in this one. Lovely booklet. Lots of writings and thoughts. Good thoughts about. Here's William Castle on the Tingler himself. So from the horse's mouth. That's awesome. I didn't know he was on this. I've not had a chance to read all this. I'll be honest. But the thing about the critical responses, just don't have time to read all the special features. I wish I did. So much to read, so much to watch, so little time. Okay, The Tingler, 100% a great movie. I'm going to throw up the special features right now so you can go ahead and take a look. Go ahead and pause that and read at your leisure. Great movie. They cleaned the crap out of it. It looks gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Flawless, flawless print. They did an amazing job with this movie. I'm so happy. Next, the next piece of meat on display is 95, 13 Ghosts. Now, this is one I think a lot of people know best from the American remake. The original 13 Ghosts, yeah, it's kind of a hokey, black and white movie about a little kid and special 3D glasses that help you see the ghosts and things like that. But it's such a fun movie. This is definitely more in keeping, in my opinion, with House on Haunted Hill, like that kind of feel to it. Tingler feels almost like an outlier to the rest of his filmography in a strange way. 13 Ghosts is so much fun. Such a fun watch. And these aren't long movies. I mean, this one's like 83 minutes. This one's about 82. These aren't long movies too. So they're definitely sort of like get in, get out. Not like Alfred Hitchcock movies, which can go over 2 hours. This is just in and out. Let's do it, baby. The exploitation of Alfred Hitchcock, 100%. But his movies are more than that, in my opinion. I'm going to throw up the special features so you can go ahead and pause that at your leisure. Essentially what you have here is a haunted house. There's 13 ghosts in it, and a family has to deal with it. Illusiono is the gimmick, and what they would do is they would give you a ghost viewer, and you would put it up. I believe it was red if you wanted to see the ghost, and blue if you didn't want to see the ghost, but I forget the gimmick. But there's like a whole thing to it, and it goes in depth here in the special features of how that worked and how that all kind of like panned out in theaters. Now, I might be mistaken. Let me double check. On the disc, there's a ghost viewer option, so you can watch the movie in. Let me see. Alternate feature presentation: the original Illusiono version, which is 85 minutes, and the original black and white version, which is 83 minutes. So, the Illusiono version is a little longer, but that's when you get to see the ghost. So, I would suggest watching that. That's the one I watched. Great. Just a great classic movie. Here's another booklet. Move this out of the way for a second. 13 Ghosts. You got the reversible slip on the back. I love it. And then the booklet, this is all on 13 Ghosts, if I'm not mistaken. That's the family that's dealing with the paranormal. Here's a picture of the ghosts. Kind of, let me see if I can get that on the camera there. That's a picture. I don't know if you can see that, but that's the picture of the ghosts. All the ghosts. There's the screaming woman, the clutching hands, floating head, flaming skeleton, Emilio. Gotta watch out for Emilio. His wife, her lover, executioner, and head. Hanging woman, lion. A lion ghost. Lion tamer, and Dr. Zorba. And the 13th ghost is a question mark. Ooh. Not as creative. I will give you that as the remake. But overall, a really fun movie. This picture of the fan club. He had a fan club. How crazy is that? Well, maybe that was just him putting that together. Scenes from the movie. I love it. So you get a booklet on 13 Ghosts. Everything you wanted to know about 13 Ghosts is here. Okay, moving on. So far, I hope you're won over. So far, I hope you're in it to win it. Let me take a little drink. This is my Jaws cup from Universal Studios. I got this in one of the vlogs a while back. Universal Studios is opening up, and you're coming with me. When it opens up, I'll definitely be filming some stuff there. It's going to be great. I'll show you we'll take the backlot tour. I'm going to show you the backlot. Oh, it's so cool. Anyway, Homicidal. Homicidal is number 96. This movie, in my estimation, now a lot of people call this, of course, William Castle's Psycho ripoff. And I can see that. And it is essentially that. But this, in my estimation, my opinion, my humble opinion, is better than Psycho. I'm saying it now. This is a better movie than Psycho. I like this movie better. The twists and turns in this movie are insane. It's just, in my opinion, it's just a stronger movie. It's not as iconic, I get it, and not a lot of people talk about it. But I'm telling you now, Homicidal is a must-watch. This is the kind of movie that you go in not expecting anything and walk out completely flabbergasted. It's the only word for it. I really don't want to give anything away except that you need to watch this movie. Homicidal, I'm going to throw up the special features so you can go ahead and pause and read at your leisure. This movie includes the fright break. Let me read to you what that is. There will be a special fright break during the showing of Homicidal. All those too timid to take the climax will be welcomed to the Coward's Corner. Who the hell wanted to be in the Coward's Corner? Nobody. But that's a great gimmick. Hey, if you chicken out, it's on you. And it's literally at the end where you're going to get the whole reveal. It's so good. So damn good. Gosh, Homicidal is one of those like unsung classics. 88 minutes from 1961. What a beautiful movie. By the way, I haven't mentioned this. All of these are region free. All of these, and the last one as well. So you'll be able to find them everywhere. It's a good thing to know, especially because this comes from the UK. Homicidal, 100%. This is my favorite one in the box, to be honest. Now, Mr. Sardonicus is 97. This is my least favorite, but it's not a bad movie. I would say it's a very good movie. It's a very different experience than a typical William Castle movie. This is definitely more dour, more formal of a movie. It almost feels like a Hammer film at times. It's definitely more stodgy and stiff than, say, House on Haunted Hill or Tingler. So, Mr. Sardonicus, the gimmick for this movie was the punishment bowl. When you went into the theater, they would give you a card, the thumbs up sign, and the top it said mercy. And then if you flipped it around to the other, thumbs down, it would say no mercy. Towards the end of the movie, you were going to get a chance to vote. Here's what it says: mercy or no mercy for Mr. Sardonicus. In the spirit of foul play, you will decide during the punishment poll by voting thumbs up or thumbs down with your ballot card. So here's what happens during the movie. Like literally, the movie ends. You get the finale or heroes, whatever happens, it happens. I'm not gonna give it away. Then William Castle appears. He introduces the movie. He shows up and he says, "Hey, do you know what ghouls are? They rob the bodies of the dead. Let's have some fun." And then you get the movie. And then he comes in towards the end and he says, "Hey, let's decide the fate of Mr. Sardonicus. Thumbs up for mercy and let him have a happy ending, or thumbs down for no mercy and let him suffer the punishment for his evil ways." And what a fun gimmick that was. And there's a lot of special features talking about how everyone thought there were two endings, but there really is only one ending. And you can guess which ending that is. What a good movie. It's definitely more of a drama movie. There's some creepy characters in it. It almost feels like a Jess Franco Castle movie, but without the sex. But it feels like something Howard Vernon would be in, if you know what I mean. Blanking on the title of the movie. Orlok, like one of those Orlok or Dr. Orloff type movies. Essentially, it's kind of a costume drama about a doctor who's called to the house of an old girlfriend. She's married to Dr. Sardonicus. Sardonicus has a facial condition. I'm not going to give it away here because that's a big surprise of the movie. And he wants the doctor's help to cure his condition. What a interesting film overall. Here, wait, did I open Homicidal? I didn't. Just realized that. What's inside Homicidal? And there's the disc. There's the inside there. I'm gonna make sure nothing's given away here. This is you get a booklet for every movie. That's amazing. Nobody does that. A booklet for every movie. I'm gonna make sure there's obviously the typical writing here. Everything you've ever wanted to know about Homicidal. Just make sure nothing is given away because I doubt they would do that, but looks like Homicidal screenings here with William Castle showing up, which I thought was great. He really loved the fans. He really loved exploiting Homicidal. He really loved the fans. He really loved that persona. I thought it was great. So every movie comes with a booklet as an added bonus, as an added feature of goodness. Here he is cutting into Alfred Hitchcock's head. Fantastic. I love it. I love it. Back to Sardonicus here. We open it up. We get another booklet. Every film has a booklet. I love it. There's a reversible slip. I decided to keep the white artwork consistent. I kind of like that, you know, through all the movies. I kind of like that. It looks really neat. Little yellow on the inside there. Kind of neat. We get the booklet, of course. It's the behind-the-scenes action. Everybody doing their thing, behind-the-scenes wise. This guy's an amazing actor. I don't remember, Hermolka, something like that. Amazing actor, that guy. Such a good actor. Booklet includes stills, things about the film. Obviously, the typical writing. A little bit of the torture going on. It's a torture dungeon movie. You know, in an old dark house, foggy castle type of movie. Very different. There's a movie that he's done that no one's ever put out, and it's one of my favorites, Macabre. That movie needs to be out. That is such a good movie. That is such a good movie. That's the only movie in his collection that hasn't gotten any love on Blu-ray. Damn, Powerhouse, come on, Macabre, let's get it out. So there you go. That's the box set. You get Mr. Sardonicus, Homicidal, 13 Ghosts, and The Tingler. Arguably some of his greatest movies. This is a box set to get, and you can imagine this sold out pretty quickly. Although I think this probably held out a little longer than the second one, if I'm not mistaken. Anyway, if you can find it, I do highly suggest you grab it. It's so good. And if you can't find it, seek out Mr. William Castle's movies some way, one way or the other. So good. Now, one of these, I don't remember which, has the documentary that they made on him, and the name of it is, I don't remember, but it's here somewhere. There's a big William Castle documentary, which I believe you can find on Amazon Prime, or maybe you can find it on Netflix, Showstopper, something like that, the William Castle story. Look that up. That's really interesting. If you know nothing about William Castle, it's definitely going to make you a big fan, a quick fan on the William Castle films. What a wonderful piece of history to have. This is a time in movie history, movie making history, in Hollywood history, when studios supported filmmakers who were specifically trying to treat the audience to a different experience. William Castle was one of the guys who wanted to make every movie he made a fun, unique romp. Nowadays, we don't get that. Now, it's not the filmmaker's fault. Producers, studio heads, whatever. They put their foot in their mouth and they change things around. It sucks. William Castle is one for the ages. He doesn't get the praise that he deserves. You know, everybody loves Alfred Hitchcock, but no one really talks about William Castle. However, you should. I love this guy. William Castle, rest in peace. Thank you so much for your work. Thank you so much for watching, my friend. That's been my review. William Castle, Volume 1 from Indicator Powerhouse. My friend, I love you very much. I'm sending you good vibes. I'm sending you good energy. I hope the day finds you well. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your Sunday, the rest of the week, whatever day it is, whatever time it is for you. I hope you're at peace wherever it is, wherever you are. Tomorrow, depending on when you watch this, Mail Day Monday, it's my Vinegar Syndrome March. Yeah, the March box is here. Me and Mr. Chaos are going to be unboxing it. I'm so excited. 4 titles I've never seen. Oh, no, I've seen Death Promise. Well, I've seen Rush Week years ago, but it's been a while. I'm excited, and I'm trepidatious. Stay tuned. We're going to unbox, and then I'll be reviewing it this coming week on Master Chaos Theater. Okay, my friend, I love you very much. I love you just the way you are, in fact. I'll see you when I see you, hopefully tomorrow. If not, watch something else of mine today while you're here. And we'll talk then. I remain to be continued.